Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. Let's just make sure I killed it from the store. I did. 2023 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary, 6 boxes, PYT number 118. We have 3 teams left. We have a 10-spot filler. 2 for Royal Hunter, 6 for Rainer, 2 for Red Raider, and that would equal 10. Let's roll the dice. Top 3 are going to draft. Top 3 draft. 5 plus 4 equals 9. Top 3 will draft. Computer, don't be like this. 8, 9th, and final coming up. Boom! Rainer at the top. 5 plus 4 is 9. Rainer, Royal Hunter, Rainer, that's how it rounds out. Rainer, I'll put you on the Yankees here. Royal Hunter, you let me know. D-backs are the better team there, Royal Hunter, I think. It's up to you. You let me know. Royal Hut. And then Rainer back here down to the Cardinals. There you guys go. Real quick, just show that 9, 5 plus 4. There you guys go. And let's rock and roll here. Best of luck to everyone. Thank you to everyone to help fill this. Let's do this thing. Listen, I don't know about grading, before I came here to Blez. But I will say that everyone says exactly what Rainer says, and that nobody offers the prep and review for as cheap as we do. And we have, it's not a hoax. It's really not a hoax. So, people have said constant emails. You know when people send you positive emails instead of negative emails. Okay, let's do this thing. Let's go, Ninja. Wasted. Yeah, you got it, Pesci. That sounds good. Oh, Eduardo Rodriguez, please go 6 innings here. Don't go 5 2/3. That's a high pitch count here. Please, for the love of God. Big strikeout here. Need it. Need a quality start. Swing the bat, dude. If Eduardo Rodriguez walks this guy, they might pull him, depending on what's going on in the bullpen. Johnny Cueto? Are you freaking kidding me? Ah. Alright, well, that is really annoying. For what team, Darb? What team is he on now? No. Torrey, leave him in the game. Torrey, leave him in the game. Torrey, leave his ass in the game. Oh my God, Torrey. Killing me, man. Tovey. Alvar's got ink here. Come on now. Yeah, where is Cueto now? He plays Bobby Witt tomorrow? I don't know. He's on the Angels. Wow. As if that pitching staff couldn't get any worse. Now they bring Johnny Cueto into the mix. Boy, oh boy. I was watching Korean baseball last night. KBO, guess who's still playing? Shin-Soo Choo. My eyes almost popped out of my head. I was like, is that Shin-Soo Choo? Damn right. Yeah, there's like 5 guys on each team that are hitting like 350 and above with like a 1.1 OPS, and then everyone else on the team, on each team, they're all identical. Has like some dude hitting 5 dudes hitting 200. It is the strangest league ever. Huge pop out. That's cool as hell, Minsky. Nice guy. He's been, I mean, I've watched KBO a lot because it's when I get off and that's the only sports that are on. Really? Baseball that's on. So I've watched a lot recently. He's on the Landers. And he crushes. He's a big boy, too. He's a big boy. Nice. That's awesome. For sure. Yeah. No, I feel. That's dope. I've watched him play like at least 5 games. I've never seen him smile once. He's never smiled once. He looks so unhappy to be there. Nah, he's probably mad happy to be there. The KBO environment is super different. Yoda, isn't... The KBO unders are so... They're locks, dude. Because they all start at like 5.5. The line opens at like 5.5, and you're like, what? 5.5? A lot of these games are ending literally 1-0, 2-1. And not for nothing. In the KBO, if the score is tied after the 12th inning, tie ball game. Game is over, tie ball game. So that's another incentive for the unders. And no ghost runner, and the game is deemed tied after a 12th inning, which I do have yet to see. I haven't seen it yet. Fiesta, not yet. Very soon. No. Great play, Corbin. Huge. Corbzilla. Great play. Alright, you guys got to keep me updated on the D-backs game because need them to not give up the lead. We need an Eduardo Rodriguez win. We need to keep rolling in fantasy here, folks. I can't describe how hot we are in fantasy. We went from being bottom of the barrel in 4th place right now. I'm in 4th place. Basically, I've locked up a playoff spot. Now it's just a matter of where we get seated. Rocks up, snakes up. Oh, he did. He sure did, Stu. He made me do the chicken dance all the way home. It was so great. By the way, everyone, I did realize, which I'm not sure how many people realize, I've never realized this, which they don't really make it like too public, but all the 40-man rosters are already announced. They've been announced. So when I was talking to you guys yesterday about picking up Dylan Cruz for fantasy, that's wrong because he's not on the 40-man roster. Dylan Cruz is not on the 40-man roster. So I guess my next question is, that can change, correct? That can change? I don't actually know the ruling on that. Like, they can call people down, call people up. I mean, you have to if you get injured, or you just solidified on that 40-man roster. And those are the players that you use in case of injuries. You're not allowed to call anyone else up. I highly doubt that's the case, but Dylan Cruz is not on the 40-man roster. It's locked for the season? Okay, Minsky, good to know. So Cruz can have a possibility of coming up. Because that's what we were just floating the idea of, like, well, he's in Rochester right now, AAA, and September call-up's coming up, and he's possible to get up there, but I saw the 40-man roster last night, and good to know, Minsky. Dude, I almost pulled the trigger the other day and picked him up just for good measure, but then I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, thank God. Which I'm also surprised. I'm kind of shocked that he wouldn't be getting the call up just to see some big league pitching. It's almost like Junior Caminero last year. He came up at the end of the year. Why not? So everyone, go check out your team's 40-man roster. Just type in 40-man Rockies, 40-man this, 40-man that. The 40-mans are out. Yeah, who knows? There's probably so many reasons. So many underlying reasons that us people, we can't figure out. Money, rookie eligibility. Maybe he'll get close to, like, I don't know, not his 130 at-bats. I think you need like 40 games or whatever you might need. Maybe just for contract purposes. My theory, because I've been playing fantasy this year, there's far too many 5 2/3 outings for these guys. And the only thing I can think of is the, good luck, everyone. Topps Fractor of Mariano Rivera. We have an auto coming up here very quickly, so let's hold that thought. And it's an Aqua. And it's Ryan Nelson for the Diamondbacks here, and Royal Hunter. Ryan Nelson on the Aqua. Not who I thought our first auto would be. Let's keep rolling. There's too many 5 2/3 outings, and my philosophy is that Shane Bieber here, Speckle, is that the management is calling down to the, they have incentives in their contract of, like, if you get a quality start, bonus, whatever the hell it might be. Blue Mini Diamond, Stefanich, and then management's calling down saying, yeah, 5 2/3, give him the hook. Give him the hook. So maybe something along the lines. I don't think it's incentive-based of why the Nationals wouldn't call Cruz up at the end of the year. But I'm just saying, there's always, exactly like Minsky said, which is a great response, who the hell knows why. Because at the end of the day, these guys are dealing with, seriously, millions and millions of dollars. Brandon Pfaadt here. And managing a baseball team. Gavin Stone, you're the man. I love you, Gavin. Thank you. And there's just so many reasons that you really just don't know. Also in terms of, like, trade deadline of players going to certain trades, like, you never know where they're supposed to go. That's a refractor of Hicklin, by the way. Green Twal. Kyle Tucker out of 99. First in the print for Houston here in Yoda. Cool Sea Otter. I should definitely read that. I don't know, Stu. I don't know about that. I've heard many times in the past where a player is reaching up on his incentive and you see a team not really go towards his way. Creeping up at the end of the season. If you're in the playoff push, that's a much different story. But I can, like, Trevor Williams. I think a Trevor Williams is a great example. Along with some other guys. I don't know. Just a theory. Just a theory. Throw around some theories. Ryan Nelson, our first auto. Let's top load some cards here. Lunch to top load. I'm going to click that article so I don't forget it. See, I just completely disagree with that, Darb, genuinely. What do they have to gain by putting him in there? Major league pitching experience. I just feel like that's the reason. They're not gaining a divisional win or a wild card spot, but you're seeing major league pitching. Why would you not? I don't. If at the end of the day, if the goal is to get him to the bigs, why not see some pitching? Why not see some big league pitching for the end of the season? I don't know. I don't. Nolan Gorman here at a 199. Cardinals, Rayner. I don't know. I just find it hard to. Why would you not? The question is he ready? If they don't think he's ready, okay, that's a completely different story. There's a Shohei here. Not sure if we saw that. It's a completely different story. If management says he's not ready, he's not mature enough, Miguel Cabrera, then I get it. I don't know. I just feel like number 2 overall pick. Fuchsia Twal here, Ronald Acuna. I don't know. It's just my theory. Just thinking out loud here. Yeah, it's interesting, Seattle, for sure. Joe Morgan refractor, not Johnny Bench. Robbie Ray, the Robbie Ray experience, X-Fractor. Green Twal here of Mitch Haniger at a 99. You know, it's a different story, though, too. Also, you know, devil's advocate. I will go to the other side of it. Jacob Wilson, who was hitting 450. It's like, all right, this guy obviously, like, we should give him a chance. Dylan Cruz is only hitting like 270 in AAA. Like, it's really not in crazy impressive stats to like knock your socks off and be like, oh, this guy should for sure be in the bigs. But green wave here coming up. But still, Lou Brock here for the Cardinals in the green wave. Andre Dawson out of 150. 2 boxes down. Probably outfield. I did think it was interesting, though. If you go look at the Nationals 40-man roster, they only have a couple of outfielders. Like, I think 4 or 5. If you go look at every other team, which I was looking at, they have many outfielders. So many outfielders. Thought that was interesting for the Nationals. I don't know why. You know, barring injury. Just injuries alone, you would think. See, J-Mac, I think that's where, exactly along the lines of what Minsky's saying, like, who knows? Yeah, arbitration and all that, however that all might work, coming in at the end of the year, especially being the number 2 overall pick. You know, I forget who it was, but there is an amazing article on, I forget the player, I'll have to go find it. He is a baseball player, and he got really screwed on his arbitration, so he came out on Twitter and basically exposed the arbitration, Alejandro Kirk on the Rose Gold Mini Diamond, the arbitration process. This was like a couple years ago, not too long ago. I think he was I don't remember if he was a batter or pitcher, actually. Refractor Yoshida. And he was just explaining, like, he compared all the arbitration people, Yodalis Garcia out of 499. Like, they had all the stops figured out. You know, whoever the player was, neither side, totally Minsky. It's really not. It was a really horrible. Maybe it was Corbin Burns. It was a really horrible article, honestly. Donnie Sands, and it was very, like, sad. It was very, like, the player and the organization, like, completely lost. Jake McCarthy, this kid is hot. They completely lost their relationship just because of arbitration and money. And then he came out with a whole bunch of stats to them and said, like, well, here are my stats compared to these guys. Gold Toile, Sandy out of 50. I think it was Corbin Burns Minsky. I think that's who it was. And it was really, really ugly. And he came out with, like, a bunch of stats and said, like, well, here's this guy's stats, and he's getting paid this much, so this is why I believe I should be getting paid this much. And then arbitration was like, here's what we think. And it was like, here's the reasons why. And it was just like, this is the most ridiculous thing. Like, the article was great. Red Toile here. Red Toile with an orange on the back of it. I think the orange is an auto. Everyone go ahead and guess this Red Toile for 30 in BlazBuck credit. Go ahead and guess this Red Toile here for 30 in BlazBuck credit. Over off to the side. Red Toile is not auto. Not auto. Alright, we have an orange here. I'm not sure if it's our auto or not, so let's see. It is for the Padres. Nice Soto. That's a really nice one. A Plummerman. On cue. What's up, a Plummerman? Nice Soto, man. Really nice piece here. Let's top load him. That's sick. I don't know how many Juan Soto autos I've ever pulled in my life, but that is really neat. An orange, baby. I haven't pulled a lot of Soto autos. That is really, really cool. Awesome, awesome piece, dude. See it? Red Toile over here to the side, ladies and gentlemen. Will Brennan out of 499 for 30 in BlazBuck credit. Let's do it. Refractor Bob Gibson. Yeah, Soto is coming out tonight, for real. I'm going to top load here all these cards, and then we will show off our Red Toile. Mais à toi. Hurry up, everyone. 30 in BlazBuck credit. Please don't miss this. Please don't miss this. Okay, best of luck here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a red 12. No more guesses after a Plumberman in the out. Let's rock and roll here. Let's just make sure he's not inked before I make sure I didn't lie to everyone. And that is who it's going to be, Xavier Edwards. Man, if someone got Xavier Edwards, I'd give you like a gazillion dollars. It's a tough one. Xavier Edwards for the fish here. And Kenrick. This guy's a good ball player. Tough guess, though. Tough on the guess. Xavier Edwards. Tray of 5 on the red. Tray of 5 on the red. At your base. Let's keep rolling. Halfway mark. Mark Vientos at a $4.99. Weak is right. Weak is right. Loose. He's got the stuff, man. He's had a great year. Lennon Sosa here at a $1.99. I've kept track of him all year, man. He's the funniest player in baseball, too. He doesn't give a rat's behind about the game. or he makes it seem so. I'm sure he does. But he's always just chill. He's the chillest man on the field. Yeah, what was it? His ankle or something like that? He dove in or something like that. A lower body injury. Jeff Bagwell here at a 75. Yeah, I remember that. That really halted him. Oof. Yeah, exactly. The ankle injuries. Jesus. 3 and 7 days will take you out. Orange. Non here. It's Luis Castillo for the Tigers to Schmidt. To Schmidt. James Outman out of $4.99. Yep, one after the other. Yep. It would be the craziest September you've ever seen. It would have to be. CSN, Pirates, Yoda. Quiros. Fuchsia Twal, Luis Arraez out of 100. Taco Curse. The Taco Curse. He really is the Taco Curse. I forgot about that. We need to check in on the guy who won Taco Bell for forever, for life, or whatever it was, $5,000 in Taco Bell. We need to go check up on that guy, see where he is. See if he's maxed out his Taco Bell allotment. Taco Bell allowance. Would you rather have $5,000 in Taco Bell credit or $1,000 cash? No. $500 cash. $5,000 in credit in what's it called? 5,000 in Taco Bell credit or $500. I know Lou Stitch's answer. We know Stitch's answer. 2 boxes left. I hope you can use... If you can use the gift card or whatever he has at the Cantina place, Orange Wave here of Verlander, where you can buy some drinks or whatever and actually have a good time and not just eat Taco Bell till you die. Like, that's actually kind of dope. That's actually kind of dope. Brian Bello here out of 499. Ryan Howard, really cool one. Phillies. That was a Kenley Jansen there. Give up a bomb last night. Sports betting Yoda. That's great. I would put that thing on eBay right away. Right away. Yo, Minsky, you're so right, bro. You're actually so right. When you really think about it like that, it's like really. It's like the homeless man. It's like the homeless man at in New York City who like sits by the train station and he's like, "Hey, I can get you in for $1 less," and you're like, "What?" You're like, "How's that possible?" Carlos Delgado at a 75. He's like, "Hey, I can get you in for $1 less. Don't swipe." He's like, "Just give me the money." You're like, "What?" Say yes, Suzuki. Ty Cobb here at a 75. I have Quan on my fantasy team as well. Another league, though. Different league. Not as important league. Jeremy Pena, X-Fractor. Fuchsia Twal here of J.P. Sears, who's had a really, really good second half of the season. Lai Madris flying out. Bader as well. Not sure if you guys saw him. Couple cards flying. Web Refractor. X-Fractor of Neto at a 499. Rocchio. One box still left here, folks. Rose Gold Mini Diamond. Jake McCarthy at a 75. Charles LeBlanc. Fish. An X-Fractor of Lou Gehrig at a 499. Ryan Nelson one more time here for Royal Hunter and the Diamondbacks. Jim Palmer. Gold Wave. Nathaniel Lau out of 50. I do not have Ronel Blanco, thank God. Because I have a feeling, not thank God, but hopefully that message is a little bit scary. Dalton Guthrie. Is he getting mashed or what? Winchkowski. Gold Twal here coming up. Willie McCovey out of 50. That's good. Thank God. Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez. Topps Fractor of Michael Massey out of 499. And that will most likely round it all out. Let's top load some cards here. I'll upload a new one of these into the store. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Interesting. Let me top load a bunch of cards here. Guys, up next, most likely will probably be their Topps Chrome Hobby. Bowman Sapphire. Have a random team of 2014 Bowman Inception. That's not in the store. Those are random teams. There's a couple random teams in the store, actually. The Red Twal, Xavier Edwards. Here's your recap, ladies and gentlemen. These are out of $4.99 Topps Fractors. Out of $1.99 on the Blue Mini Diamonds, Ryan Howard. Opposite field, Ryan Howard. Those are out of $150. These are out of $100 on the Fuchsia Twals. Jake McCarthy, Acuna. Green Twals here, Tucker. Great. Great. Jake McCarthy, Rose Gold Mini Diamond. Rose Gold Twals, True Rose Gold of Ty Cobb. Wasn't Ty Cobb like a terrible person? Didn't he do like some crazy, awful things throughout his career? Not including baseball. Nathaniel Lau here on the Gold Wave. Willie McCovey, Gold Twal. Sandy Gold Twal. Verlander, Orange Wave. Luis Castillo, True Orange. Xavier Edwards out of 5 on the Red Twal. Autos we go. Ryan Howard auto. CSN. Ryan Nelson. First Ryan Nelson. Nolan Gorman. There's your second Ryan Nelson. And then a Juan Soto. That's actually a sick one. Juan Soto here for the Padres going to a Plumberman. I'll actually beat the sort on that since we have only one other beat the sort. 2023. Topps Chrome. 6-box PYT number 118. Thank you.